Hi everyone, welcome to Deco Australia. Today is the 17th of November. I'm Laura. Let's start with the Euro-Yen technical analysis. Euro inched higher against the Japanese yen on Tuesday, increasing the price of the Euro-Yen pair to more than 123.00, ahead of the release of the European Market PMI Composite news. As of this writing, Euro-Yen strengthened around 123.94. The price of the pair seemed to be crossing across some critical resistance level where it might have some tough time moving forward. Given below are some expected resistance spot for reference. At resistance 1, you'll be facing 124.09, which is the immediate Fibonacci retracement at 38.2%. At resistance 2, we'll be facing 124.43, which is the high of November 16, 2020. At resistance 3, we'll be facing 124.89, which is the upper trendline arm. Now, on the downside, Euro-Yen might find some strong support levels helping the price of the pair to sustain around the listed price tag. At support 1, we'll be facing 123.17, which is a key horizontal support level. At support 2, it will be 122.51, which is the low of September 21st, 2020. Now, third support will be at 122.27, which is the 61.8% Fibonacci level support. Next, we'll talk about European Market PMI Composite news. Euro Market Economic plans to release numbers concerning the Euro Market PMI Composite on Monday, which is November 23rd, 2020. As per economists' estimate figures, the news for the European Market PMI Composite registered a reading of 49.3 in November, a few points lower as compared to the reading of 50 in the month before. The stats for the European Market PMI Composite reflects the revealing direction of the country's economy. Data released every third of the day. The stats for the European Market PMI Composite reflects the revealing direction of the country's economy. Data released every third of the month consists of input made by the business executives of services and manufacturing companies in the private sector. Usually, concerns need to answer questionnaires helpful in deriving the index figures. Replies are evaluated in proportion to the company size and its contribution to the manufacturing and services industry. Data receiving from big companies impact the index more as compared to the small companies. The final index number is presented in percentage form. The percentage of PMI defines whether the market is expected to remain bullish or bearish. Generally speaking, reading above 50 shows improvement, suggesting a bullish market for the Euro-Yen pair ahead and vice versa. In conclusion, given the economic outlook of the pair over the past few days, selling around the current level might yield some short-term profit. Next, we'll move on to the USD Swiss franc technical analysis. The US dollar rose against Swiss franc on Tuesday, increasing the price of the USD Swiss pair to more than 0.9100, ahead of the release of the US non-defense capital good order excluding aircraft news. As of this writing, the USD Swiss pair affirmed around 0.9127 with multiple resistance levels seen ahead of the daily chart. The price of the USD Swiss pair is likely to hit some critical resistance level that might make it difficult for the price to move forward. At resistance 1, we'll be facing 0.9180, which is the trendline resistance. At resistance 2, it will be 0.9192, which is the 38.2% Fibonacci level. At resistance 3, we'll be facing 0.9300, which is a psychological level. On the downside, the price of the pair might find some support level helping the USD Swiss price to sustain around the listed price spot. At support 1, we'll be facing 0.9098, which is the lower trendline arm. At support 2, it will be 0.9000, which is psychological number. At support 3, we'll be facing 0.8982, which is the major horizontal support. Next, we'll move on to the US non-defense capital goods order excluding aircraft news. The U.S. Consensus Bureau anticipates releasing numbers for non-defense capital goods orders, excluding aircraft, on Wednesday, which is November 25th, 2020. According to economists, the news for the non-defense capital goods orders, excluding aircraft, registered a reading of 0.5% in October, 50% lower than the reading of 1% in the months before. Stats for the non-defense capital goods order excluding aircraft reflects the worth of orders placed with the manufacturer of capital goods within the United States. It is worth mentioning here that by capital goods, we mean those goods having a useful life of more than 3 years. However, the reading does not take account on the defense item or aircraft sectors of the US, since the production of capital goods involves extensive investments. Therefore, it is considered a sensitive indicator of the US economy. Generally speaking, a high reading suggests a bullish market for the USD switch pair ahead and vice versa. In conclusion, consider the price movement of the pair over the past few days. Selling the pair around the current level might be a sensitive move in short to medium term trading. Now, always remember, trade with your brain, not your heart. Always invest in what you have. And don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, Instagram, and YouTube channel. There's a lot for us to teach. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.